Hello and welcome. My name is Sonu Nair and I'm here with the task of writing letters. Basically, there are two kinds of letters, formal as well as informal. You have been writing informal letters to your friends, relatives, acquaintances, and even teachers. Let me not remind you that informal letters are private and personal ones. In contrast, formal letters are business letters, applications for jobs, letters to editors, letters to principal or officers, and other authorities. Today, I bring before you a PowerPoint presentation on letters to the editor. The exam specifications for this question are: the word limit has to be between 120 to 150 words, maximum marks 6, which is further divided into format, content and expression. Content includes 4 to 5 relevant value points divided into 3 or 4 paragraphs. Expression includes coherence, relevance of ideas, grammatical accuracy, appropriate usage of words, and spellings. A brief description of the format, the structure. First 2 lines on the left hand side, the sender's address, which is usually given in the question, date, follow the British style. The editor, name of the newspaper, name of the city. Remember, the editor, T and E have to be in capitals. Writing a letter to the editor of a national daily does not mean that the name of the newspaper is National Daily. You need to write the Hindu, the Hindustan Times, the Times of India. Name of the city. Then follows the salutation, sir or ma'am. Subject, cut, copy, paste from the question itself. We divide the body of the letter into 3 paragraphs. Then the concluding lines, followed by complimentary clause, which includes yours truly without an E, signature, your name, usually in capital letters. Remember children, we follow the block format, which means that it has to be, the letter has to be written from the left hand side margin and there is no indentation. When you change a paragraph, you leave an entire line. Now, why do we write letter to the editor? In the times of technology-driven communication, letters to the editor have actually become a history. But still, this process of writing letters to the editor continues because it voices the opinion of the people. It gives them a platform to express their agreement or disagreement. It is a platform to raise issues of social, political, and economic interest. Remember that you need to put a polite and formal tone to your letters. Be concise and to the point. The first paragraph, always as usual, who am I? Why am I writing? Draw attention to the issue at hand. In para 2, expand upon the issue, talking about the causes and effects. Para 3 deals with solutions and suggestions. The concluding line could be of hope or any kind of conclusion. The commonly used phrases in letters to the editor could be through the columns of your esteemed newspaper, or I would like to draw your attention towards the issue, or I'm an avid reader and a responsible citizen of the nation. That gives you a base and then you can start forth. Remember that grammar in letters is important. Keep in mind that you can use simple present tense, present perfect tense while talking about a situation. future time reference when you're talking about suggestions and solutions, simple past if you're giving a time reference of some past incident, and of course past perfect in using conditionals. I have a sample before you. You are a social worker. You feel upset as some of the good schools are admitting as many as 60 to 70 students in a class just to mint money. This is adversely affecting academic standards. Write a letter to the editor of a national daily highlighting this corrupt practice. Sign the letter as Jayashri Ranjan. Remember, the address is not given, so it could be created. Here the address has been created, or you could use a fictitious one in the sense room number so and so, house number so and so, city number, city XYZ, and you can begin. Then the date, the editor, the Times of India, name of the city, Sir, subject. Commercialization of education, the candidate has given this subject. Note that no internal punctuation has been used. This is the body, para 1. Through the columns of your esteemed newspaper, I wish to bring to the notice of the public in general and authorities concerned in particular the appalling state of education in our city, the crass commercialization prevalent in the good schools renowned for providing quality education is a matter of deep concern. So here the problem has been highlighted. Para 2. There are schools which admit students after conducting so many tests and charging a hefty amount as various funds. To a casual onlooker, the system appears restrictive and selective, but the overcrowded classrooms with 60 to 70 students in the primary section tell a different story. Almost every section of every class is in a similar situation. The overcrowding of classrooms adversely affects the academic standards. It is very difficult for any teacher, howsoever resourceful, to build any rapport or conduct interactive sessions in such large classes. Thus, curriculum is covered in a poor manner. The academic values are brushed aside with non-callants, and the sole factor that governs the school authorities is the money that these large numbers rake in. Pointing out that value points have been underlined. Concluding lines, will the authorities look into this sad state of affairs and bring an end to this commercialization of education resulting in falling academic standards? The close, yours truly, Ranjan. So I have read out a sample letter before you. I have an assignment for you. You are Bharat Reddy, address is given. Write a letter to the editor of a national newspaper about the undesirability of primary school kids carrying heavy bags to their school. So I am continuing with the theme of education. Do this question in your notebook, keeping in mind the format and the points that have been discussed with you. Till then, children, I can only say be more productive, continue being regular, and I'll be back with some more letters. Thank you.